Hi, I'm Mike, a developer with TruSummit Solutions, and in this video I'll be talking about Process Builder. Is this still a thing? Let's jump right in and find out. The other day, my colleague asked, is Process Builder still a thing? Good question. It's been no secret that Salesforce is moving away from Process Builder and encouraging declarative app builders to start using Flow first. But what if you're a Process Builder guru and you just can't help yourself but to work with the tools that you know? It's still early in 2024, so let's explore the platform and see if we can determine if Process Builder truly is still a thing. I'm actually logged into a development org right now, and I will jump into Process Builder. And the first thing you notice is it's telling you up here at the very top of the screen, hey, go with the flow. So it's obvious, I think, that Salesforce is letting us know, look, if you're going to do something here, maybe consider flow instead. However, here's my new button. So if I click on new, I can go ahead and create a Process Builder implementation, but it's going to stop me. It's going to tell me to try it in Flow Builder first, but I'll go ahead and I'll continue. And in doing so, it's going to bring up the usual screens for creating your new process, and I'll just go ahead and do that. And once I do so, you get the very familiar canvas for creating your process. But let's turn to the documentation really quick, because I am at a development org, and I just want to make sure that we're not making false assumptions here. When I jump over to the Salesforce help documentation, specifically for Process Builder, one of the things that I couldn't help but notice is it says right here that starting in summer of 2023, we're blocking the creation of processes. You can still activate, deactivate, and edit any existing processes, but they're pretty much turning it off. There's really no way for you to create processes anymore. Of course, that's not what we're seeing in the developer org, but it says right here, developer orgs still allow you to create processes, but for new automations, you got to use flows. Well, let's check that out in a production org and just validate that. Okay, in setup in a production org, I've gone ahead and I've found Process Builder in the setup. I'll select it. And when I come to the screen, the first thing I notice is that while I have that same, go with the flow warning here at the top, what I don't have is that fancy new button over here. So Salesforce isn't bluffing. It looks like those process builders are a thing of the past. So is Process Builder still a thing? Probably not really anymore. So what do you do in that case? But suppose you have a process like this one and you want to make sure that you can manage it or support it for the months or the years to come. What's the best thing to do here? Well, Salesforce does tell us that they'll enable you to edit and modify process builders that exist in your org. But one of the things that you could do and probably should do if it's possible is to use the Migrate to Flow tool that is available here if you click this link at the top of the Process Builder palette. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select that process that we were just looking at, and I'm going to select the Migrate to Flow button. It's going to have me select the criteria to migrate, which is just the one criteria that I've got. And I'm going to select the Migrate to Flow button. And it tells me that it was successfully created. So let's go ahead and take a look at what it's done. I see that a new flow has been created and now exists in my list of flows. I'll just bring that up and take a look at it. And here it is. It's a very simple flow that has been converted from what was really a very simple process builder. So this isn't going to work with every situation, but it's going to work in quite a few of them. It's definitely worth looking at. So to answer the question, is Process Builder still a thing? I think it's safe to say it's really not anymore. That concludes this video. I will see you in the next one.